Good morning, BSB. Okay, so laptop lifestyle. Not quite sure about that. I'm just on some random road. I'm on the move today. So slightly different setting. I think it's quite nice. Hopefully you can hear me okay because I am outside and there's a few cars around, but I've tried my best to kind of move away. So today, usually I talk about numbers and how to track your numbers and all that kind of stuff. But today, the title is called Welcome the Change. So a little bit of a mindset one today. And I think it's really important for me to mention this, especially if you're, wanting to build that momentum in your business and grow your business, that you do welcome the change because all of the things that I've said so far, like making a habit of reviewing your numbers every month at least, having that business bank account, having some curiosity about what's going on in your business. And then last week I spoke about tracking your numbers and tracking your data, just picking a few key things to start monitoring on a regular basis, trying to do that weekly. Um, and you'll start seeing some patterns and trends and things that you might want to alter or do slightly differently. But change is hard. I hear so often, this is the way that I've always done it, or this is the way we've always done it. And if you're a business that's been running for quite a number of years, it's hard to implement those changes. So today is just a bit of a mindset one, like I said, on being willing to make those changes. Um, if you're a sole trader, then it might be a little bit easier to make changes. You might see something that you want to try slightly differently and go for it. But if you've got a team of people, sometimes change is hard. Trying to change the culture within your team can be a bit more time consuming. So having that conversation about change, about all the things that you're trying to implement and why, I think would be really beneficial. But just be a bit gentle. Like small changes here and there might go unnoticed. Impact can be big, but it can go unnoticed. But some of this, like if you're changing processes or completely revamping a new system or changing a process where you're completely eliminating a step, because for example, I've gone into businesses where there's been heaps of reports that are being done in a very manual way. And I've gone and it's like, well, who is this actually for? Who is it benefiting? Why are you doing this? Is anyone actually looking at this report? And a fair number of times it's like, well, actually, this isn't needed. And that kind of brings a little bit of anxiety for some people because it may think, oh, well, I'm not needed anymore, or there's too many changes happening all at once. But having that open conversation with yourself and with your team to say, okay, we're implementing these changes because we want to grow, we want to be better, we want to make more money, we want to be more sustainable, we want to be more resilient to all the changes that are happening in our environment today. So yeah, this isn't quite a numbers one, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to mention that change change can be hard at times, it can be intimidating, but if you're willing and you're willing to have that conversation with yourself and your team, then you can start making the changes that you start seeing in the numbers that you're tracking, in the data that you're seeing. Like I said, you'll start seeing trends, you'll start seeing patterns, you'll start seeing opportunities for you to maybe start slightly steer your business in a different direction, or stop doing unnecessary things, change processes. Those sorts of changes will make huge impacts in your business, but you just got to be willing to make those changes. So a really, really super quick one today, and I hope you've heard me okay out in the open. But yeah, that was an important one. It wasn't just about the numbers today. It was about the willingness to make those changes. You will see them. Do the things that I've spoken about, and you will start to see these changes in your business, these opportunities. So if you have any questions, if you wanted to kind of go through any of the processes that you're doing in your business and want like to kind of bounce ideas of how can I do this better, What changes can I make? Like, it doesn't have to be massive. It can be really small stuff. Like, I've changed just a couple of processes, and it's saved like hours and hours a week. You can then use those hours in more value adding activities in your business. So if you want to have those sorts of conversations, please send me a message. I'm more than happy to go over any ideas that you may have. I've done this for years, changing in business improvement. I've done for years. So, and I've also, managed quite a lot of change in business. So, I hope this has been helpful. Not a numbers one, but a really important one to understand that change can be difficult and you can do it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today, and I'll speak to you all next week. Bye.